Hello Erin, my name is Sofia and I'm here to give you some feedback and about my transformation, and I just want to start off saying thank you. I've watched your channel for so many years now, and this challenge specifically has boosted. I smile differently. I approach life differently. It just, everything is just so amplified and I feel so much more alive, and I want to thank you really. Before this challenge, really the problem that I kept running into was manifesting relationships, manifesting just people, like-minded people, and because of the labels that I've been putting on myself and the belief systems that I've been constantly repeating in my mind, I've been attracting people that don't understand me. So yeah, and it's just the mood. I've always been 3 average to maybe a 5. So that was the problem. The feeling, like the frustration was very stuck. It was like a very stagnant kind of thing. And I know that's my brain. That's how I programmed at that time, and like now I'm completely aware of that. And it was like every which way I would turn around, and there was like no way out. That's how it felt. And at days there, I wouldn't even be able to get out of bed because that's how stuck I felt. But how different this training was is that the homework that you gave and the accountability, even though there would be days where I didn't post on a Facebook group, I would hold myself accountable, and I would actually, if not post it, maybe take a picture, and that really helped. And it was like applying what I was learning to my daily life instead of just learning the content and like, okay, folding my notebook and putting it on the shelf. It was like I was doing the work. And my aha moment, it was insane. It was like what is happening? Basically, it was around the time when we had to let go of and send a letter or give a phone call to someone that you haven't reached out to in a long time. And then it was also during a time where we had to physically write down the beliefs that we've been giving ourselves and telling ourselves, and the labels that we put on ourselves. And during that time, within those days, manifesting like-minded people was it wasn't happening, and I was like confused, and I was like, oh, I'm doing all this healing, what's happening? I got a DM on my Instagram from a girl that I've known of, but I've never, like, my appearance of her was never like, oh yeah, she's like, never, like, I just never assumed, and she just wanted to hang out, and I was like, okay, whatever, sure, cool. I haven't talked to her in a while. I go and we meet up, and literally the first thing, I'm like, hey, how are you? And she's like, oh great, I have so many things to tell you. And I was like, me too. And keep in mind, before even meeting her, I was like, you know what, I'm just maybe not gonna talk about spirituality at all, nothing. Let's just, because it's, I don't like to explain it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, so I was just like, I'm gonna push it out, let's just see how this date goes. We meet, we say, oh yeah, I have so many things to tell you. She says the same thing, and then I was about to say, like, a lot of spiritual, right before I even said the word, she's like, you're going through a spiritual awakening. And I was like what? Like, I fell to the floor. Like, that's when I was like, okay, Erin, you're on something. But it was insane. After that day, it was like, I've never had that kind of deep connection with a person about something, like about spirituality, and it felt so amazing, and I'm forever grateful for you, and I'm forever grateful. And there's no way, like, I wish I can just like send you like gifts and stuff, but like just thank you, like, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. My life right now, it's still a journey, it's still a path. My intuition, it's like clearer. It's like I know now because of this inner debunking. I know a lot of things that I didn't know before about myself. I feel like now manifesting is it just comes with it. It's like the more I go within, the more I receive, the more I start to focus on me, it's thank you so much.